Why, good day, you beautiful souls. Now, things were pretty crazy last night, super tired and drained, so we always have to be mindful of our rest. That, and it's also December today, so why not just start this month off hot with one of the most important practices we can really do after we go through the ringer, after we go through the intense happenings in life. And I don't know about yourself, but these past few months of November, October, September, even August have been rather intense. And there's nothing more important now than stepping into this month of transformation by really allowing you to continue this path and process of unfoldment and inner looking by learning how to release and transmute these stagnant energies, these weights, so to speak, that hold us back, that hold us down, that they might be holding us from moving forward and moving on. So with that, this is really just a loving invitation to go through the entire bodily system and to kind of just have everyone jump on the bus to release, to transform these tensions. And most importantly, with anything that we do in this practice, it's to come closer to that light within. So yeah, with that, go ahead and get your last few wiggles out. Stretch it out. Get a few shakes in. I lovingly invite you to the space of the heart. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, take a long, deep inhale with every sound of the bowl as it rings. As you exhale, transmute the breath into a powerful and mighty Om. Ensure to relax the jaw, lowering the mouth. And as you close it, the U and the M will form naturally. Release the body of breath here. Lay back and rest within yourself as if you're watching a movie, a show, with a detachment, with a knowing that all of the happenings in this play are outside of your control. Come back in that recognition that everything is always happening and you're the witness to it, the observer, the knower, the experiencer, the one who reflects and analyzes. But come back to that openness that you are, that pure window of awareness and observation and knowing, and simply rest and marinate in that silence, that emptiness, that calm. When you hear the final tap of the singing bowl, again, shift your focus and attention to the sound of the bowl as it rings. And as it drifts into silence, so too shift your attention to that calm, that emptiness, that effortlessness within. Look within the beingness. Look within the body. Look within this entire system of the human experience. When it comes to your own light, when it comes to your own authentic expression and radiance and brilliance, what is it that seemingly weighs you down? What tensions are present within the form? Start looking in the places you may least expect. Or rather stated, look and investigate into the places within yourself that you most often avoid. For it's in this inner looking that we provide ourselves the opportunity to be graced by life. To lay back within that divine movie theater and watch this magical and beautiful journey unfold. But what mirror do you refuse to hold up for yourself? What anchor weighs the heaviest on the heart? So continue to explore these knowings within yourself and bring in the open invitation for clarity to see that which you may not be aware of currently, that which you may not know. Whether it be you analyzing or looking at the fears, the doubts, the insecurities, shame, remorse, regret, disappointment, resentment, judgment, stubbornness, guilt, exclusiveness, shame, falsehood, delusion, attachment. And this is the time to look and investigate each and every center, each and every lacking. Seemingly every tension or problem that we have with the world, we must question and look within to see what it reveals about ourselves. Anything that seemingly takes us away from our center is in truth but a reflection on what within ourselves we are not okay with. But the first step to releasing and transmuting any energy within the form is to recognize and identify it, to locate its place of origin. It matters not what you truly seek. For everything that we seemingly desire or yearn for, that too itself will be added on to something that is foreign to us, this identification, this sense of self. So release all the energies that you are bothered by, for it again reveals that it is not you. The energies in which you experience in the physical form are not even yours, but observed. Come back to know that everything is grace. Every one of these so-called negative emotions, energies, sensations are a blessing and truth. But it's the willingness of the heart that we must truly investigate. For it's that realm of our own beingness that is stubborn, that refuses to let go, but unlike holding on to a hot pan, there is no bodily reaction to effortlessly release. For it is not the external world or the material plane. It is that of the intangible and operates, as many could realize or assume or guess, in opposite than this physical reality. For when we want to let go of something in this realm, As stated previously, the hot pan is instantaneously released the moment it is observed to be hot and dangerous. Yet with the soul, with the heart, we cling even tighter because we cannot refuse, we cannot run away, we cannot look away from that in which is truly clawing to get out. That is much of this transmutation process is but an effortless letting go. And as the energy leaves the body, the beingness, the new can be brought in, for there is now space for it. With recognitions, with realizations, it is effortless in this process, for it arises naturally. When you see something, you can't unsee it. But look within your own beingness. How has each one of these seemingly identified negative impressions within you a blessing? How is it grace? How is the divine nature and laws of the universe pruning you to bear more fruit? When we look at these happenings in life presenting us the experiences and happenings that we do not want, how can we transform these into an understanding of that we needed them to arise? The most subtle of shifts will transmute any energy, but again, it comes back to the willingness of the heart, the willingness of the aspirant. Ultimately, this is where the spiritual aspect of our existence comes into play, for it is the power to be more objective and indifferent, to not be so immersed in the play. That is the beauty of it. That is the dance. So look within your heart. Look within your soul. What are you holding on to? Look within yourself. Leave no stone unturned. What is it that you're still afraid of? What doubts do you still have? What regrets still weigh on you? What aspects of shame, remorse, guilt, judgment, misperception, assumption, stubbornness, an unwillingness to let go and forgive, to move on? Again, the expressions are many, but these are the weights and backpacks that we hold ourselves. So why not let go? Why not transmute this energy? Why not look at this trauma, this past happening, and come to know that it made you who you are right now? That it was a necessary aspect of your development, not on this physical temporary plane, but on the soul level, your eternal nature forever coming closer to the divine within and around. So what's holding you back? What's holding you back from surrendering, from compassionately accepting that this is the reality? You are divine. Everything that's happening in this experience called the human life is for you to come into a deeper understanding, an intimate knowing of your true nature, of your true origin. And it's here that we transmute all of these negative energies into the positive ones. By recognizing that our fears because of something in the past that the guilt and the shame and the remorse and the regret are but signs that we know in our own heart that we will be better in the future. We cannot change the past, but we can manifest the future in the present moments to how we choose. Everything in this experience is but a gift, so truly see it as grace. It is your own willingness that will transmute the energies, but that is your perspective and prerogative in where and how those energies flow to and from. So when you envision yourself again like that beautiful tree and that beautiful flowered bush, it matters not what avenue of the flora you envision. But look at each and every event in our life that we may not like and enjoy. Those parts of this divine film that are hard to watch and reflect upon. How is that your blessing to bear more fruit? This is the simple path to transmute all energies and release those that don't serve you. Leave no stone unturned in your questioning, in your search, in your inner looking. And when we look at our lives as this path of pruning, we can see that it is this adversity, this tension that propels us forward in life, that offers us these fruits of wisdom, of knowledge, of love. For it is just that same process of pruning to bear more flowers or fruit. We seemingly take steps back, but ultimately, it is one forward and a future of taking the step inward towards evolution, towards progress, towards growth. Forever apprentices in this infinite dance and playscape of love. That is the reality of our experience. But what within you is refusing to see the blessing that all of the happenings are? Do not forget that the Creator, Source, Life, does not handle anyone an experience that one cannot truly transmute within. You are life itself. It knows your capacity. It is always on your side, encouraging, cheering, providing opportunities to go beyond and enter into this realm of the unknown. And that is ultimately the task here in this process of release and transmutation, but a faith, a trust, knowing that once you let go and fully learn from these happenings, you transcend them, no longer to experience the old. But the lesson must be learned. It cannot be ignored. That is why the weight is heavy within us, because it is the beingness's only way to communicate with us that we must investigate this. And as you can see within the form, in its very stubborn animalistic way, it will keep these tensions within itself until you consciously release them. And that is the power of this dual experience, the spirit embodied in the form. That all of these happenings, these past few months and beyond, this entire life you have lived has brought you to these moments of stepping into your truth, of stepping into your power fully, with a warm and loving embrace. So do not waver, do not falter. Life is encouraging you, and it always has, but it is the subtleties of your own perception that will determine the amount and the intensity of the blessings you receive. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the assumptions and attachments and simply observe and allow the beingness to process what it needs to identify, and to liberate. Release the body of breath. And taking a deep breath with a big smile. And as you exhale, slowly and gently, let go of these energies, the fear, all the way up through the chakras. And simply release, allowing the body to come into that deep relaxation and calm. Again, a deep breath in. And as you exhale with a smile, slowly but surely, observe the differences of energy, of tensions within the form and around it. And with this final breath in together, fill yourself up with as much of that love and light as you can with a big smile. When you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, take a deep breath in, filling yourself up with thanksgiving, with gratitude, with praise and appreciation for life, for all of these experiences and happenings that we've gotten to be blessed with. And as you exhale, transform that into a powerful and mighty Om as your proclamation, your trumpeting of praise, of gratitude and appreciation for everything in life. Release the body of breath here. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Thank you so much for tapping in. And I just got to say, so much transformation that can be really allowed if we welcome it. And that's one of the happenings that arises within this dance of life is it's always a willingness, and it's always up to us to choose. That's the beauty of it. We can't say that these things are forced upon us. We can never really say that it's not a choice. It always comes down to the choice. But the question here always comes back, are we even aware that there's a choice? When we get caught up in the stories, when we get caught up in the assumptions, that is ultimately what just takes us out of life. And it causes us to misperceive, to completely just miss the mark on all of the things. And when those moments happen, there's boundaries that are crossed within ourselves that holds on to these pains, that holds on to these energies. And unless we consciously let them go, they're just going to stay stagnant within us. Every type of fear, regret, remorse, that causes guilt, regret, shame, judgment, all the different chakras that have these negative energies associated with them, it's just like a balloon just kind of going off within the body. And it's just going to stay in the beingness and float around for a while. You may not feel it, but it'll come back around. Something will trigger it to be like, oh, that's right, that balloon's still there. And again, one of the biggest and most powerful subtleties here is that the internal experience is very much so opposite to how the external rules and governs itself. The impulse to release the hand from something hot, that is a physical reaction. We let go of that which hurts us very instinctively. But when it comes internally, those are the things we hold on to the most. Those are the things we hold on to the strongest. Again, because on the soul level, we need to heal that wound. We need to recognize why these patterns and things keep coming up. And our body is our friend. It's your best friend. This is why it holds on to them. Because it knows, oh, we can't let go of this. We can't release this. The soul needs it. The soul needs it to process and heal. So you can step deeper into yourself. So you can step more into your power. And that's really the blessing here, is that everything is for you in this experience. And if you're unwilling or even resistant to say that, it's why a lot of things probably keep repeating, especially the ones that hurt you the most. Especially that biggest thing that you don't want to say was for you, but what path did it put you on? Whew, when you get out of the right, wrong, light, dark objectivity of reality, this dualistic approach, you come to see that it is just a wild dance of experiences. And it's always that window of awareness we know as me, myself, and I that helps us process it. So with that, I hope that this enables you the opportunity to look within yourself and to transmute those energies. Yeah. And with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. I love you so much. And with that Bush comment, I think it's important to kind of realize that right now everyone's in the kind of, I would say, universally, cosmically, with where everything's are playing at. We've all experienced those prunings, and we are all now in the fruit bud kind of blooming phase, where life is, as far as I can see, telling all of us light holders to take everything you were doing outside of yourself and put it within. All that love, all that time, all that energy, focus on yourself. And the more prunings you've had this past few months, know that the blessings and the fruits will be so juicy. You'll know exactly why all those past things happened. Life never gives us what we want, in most cases, for it's always trying to provide us what we need to come closer into that light within. So I hope that helps. Everything is for us, all is grace. It's all divine timing, baby. See you Sunday. Take care. Peace. I love you. Bye.